Alright, now try this. Can y'all hear me now? Don't know why y'all weren't able to hear me before, but apparently my mic was off the whole time. I feel extremely stupid. Nice. Alright, hang on. Alright, how about now? At least I hope you can hear me now. And I thought I had this problem fixed too, yeah. Echo still. Damn. Okay. Alright, how about now? Let me turn that off. That might help. I really don't know why it's doing this. Kind of annoying sometimes when it does this, because I thought I had this problem figured out already. I really did. It's good now? Alright, cool. I don't know why I was doing that. It's weird sometimes. Like, I really don't get it. So yeah, I got, just to kind of identify the purple a little more, this is what I ended up doing, and I hope you like it like this. Just kind of did a bit of them both all over the place. That way, you can see, you can kind of see a bit of mix of the blue and the purple. How's that look, bro? And again, the damn computer's probably not giving it justice, but you can really see it right here. I think I'll actually do a bit of pure pink horror just to bring out that purple some more, just to show. A little bit more. I don't want to do it too crazily. That this way, it's like I guess the idea would be, he could switch forms on the fly. So why would that not be represented by like just a mix of all the? I agree with you. Like, why would that not be represented by just a mix of all the colors? Kind of like, in a strange way, kind of like corals. I think a lot of corals do that. And again, the lighting is probably very weird, but I'm looking at it, I think it looks pretty goddamn cool. So, which that reminds me, what happens if I turn off my light? Let me see how that looks. Oof, no. Okay. Lower the brightness a little bit, but not turn off the light. Okay. Think I got the color transition part down. So, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're liking it so far. This will once again turn into one of those things where my lighting is not showing what it truly looks like. This is how whole boy's looking. It's starting to crack. I think I might add a little bit more Morton Earth. Yeah, let me do that. Let me add some more Morton Earth to him. Just a little bit. I could really bring out that crack. Alright. Because I know it's going to take. It takes a bit for that crackle paint to dry. It's awkward. So I don't want it sitting there the entire time. Okay. So on the artwork underneath his chest right here, you could see a bit of green energy coming out of him. I think what I'm going to do there is dry brush on a glow effect. So that way he can make it look like he's still energized from underneath. What you think? That way it kind of looks like the artwork even more. So I do like the idea of him like doing the transition to half and half. I really do. But like just the whole half thing, like straight down the middle, I thought that just looked odd. This kind of gives you the best of both worlds in a way. Plus, I'm gonna do the stripes. There's some stripes on him going down his arm and stuff. I'm gonna do one stripe blue, one stripe the purple, one stripe blue, one stripe purple, one stripe blue, one stripe purple, just to kind of keep that going as well. So that being said, let's get this party started. Are you cool with me doing that? Making a bit of a glow effect green going thing? I like it in the stripe idea. And yeah, I like the stripe ideas of interchanging them. Yeah, so I thought so. But you're cool with me doing the green stuff? You'll see what I mean. So it's, and I could just go back over it. So it's going to be a little bit of that. Okay. Probably can go over it some more with that. Nope, not quite. So the green effect underneath his chest. As a matter of fact, I think his eyes are also green too. Let me see. If I'm not mistaken, let me pull up the artwork and see. No, his eyes kind of match whatever you're doing, either with the blue or the purple. But if you ask me, I think the green one actually looked pretty sick. If he had the green eyes instead, kind of makes him look like he's energized at that point. Know what I mean? Let me finish getting this underneath. Okay. I love dry brushing. Green eyes would work. Okay, cool. Oh, dang. I gotta do the... Oh, cool. This actually has more of a flat base. I could do grass. We'll put some grass effect on them. Let's get this going. So potentially look like that. And the last step to that green glow effect on his chest would be to dry brush not much, a little bit of white. I mean, it kind of glows brightly. So let me grab some white. Actually, kind of come out greenish white, but same effect. So, oh no, too much. Just to kind of capture the green just a little bit. Okay. All right. Teeth. Actually almost done with him. This one did not take long at all. So I actually find that funny. Like the craziest, the one with the craziest color pattern is the one that's taking the simplest. But so yeah, take a look. That's the green underneath. So how do you pick which terrain to do? Just curious, what options do you have or have you done? Okay, so this is gonna be fun picking. Let's play this game. All right. So the options I have are I got grass. Scooch over, Seth. I got grass. I got rocks. Jungle. Not much left, but I also have tufts as well. So I will let you pick. Normally, when it comes to these guys, what I've been doing as of late is I've been putting them in a mix of the grass and the rocks. So that's what I've been doing as of lately. But I will leave it up to you. I will leave it up to you, good sir. All right. Continuing on. All right. So now I can go ahead and do his white eyes. Well, green eyes. Which I have an idea for that. Ooh, this brush got crusty. Son of a bitch. Cool. I'm glad you like the green eyes idea. I don't know. That one's gone. Oh, I'm gonna have to get more brushes soon. I get paid Friday, so I could do it then. All right. Let's get his eyes. There's a bunch of them on here too. So yeah, that's one. That's 2. That's 3. Looks like we got a weird one in the center. That's 4. Don't worry, darling. This makeover will look fine on you. It's going to look good. Son of a bitch. Alright, so there's where the eyes are going to be going. The mix of grass and rock works. I think I prefer rocks for this one, but the grass would be good to match with the monster's green. Okay, so what I can do then is I'll put the rocks on, but then I'll add a couple of tufts just to kind of go with it. So this is still... It's still going. Wonder. This makes me wonder. See if this will speed things along. Nope, not really. I thought it would speed things along. I'm wrong. Leave it up to me. Alright. Okay, I still need to dry brush the rocks, though. So, make that get some stone going. Dude, the thing is technically on stone. Did I? Yep, they're right here. I was wondering where I put my stuff at. Okay. I always think that when you dry brush rocks, it comes out so fucking good. At least I tend to think. Let's get it in there. I'm trying to get underneath him. I don't want to go over anything else. Trying not to touch any of the purple or anything like that. Oof. That's going to be tough getting in there. But I got this. Not my first rodeo. Leave it up to me. I like it. So there's that. Dawnstone. Next time, Brian, make sure that you have your mic on. That would majorly help. That way people can hear you. Okay. Get this back here. While that's dry, let's do the stripes. Okay. Let me figure out how I'm going to do the stripes. I think what I'm ending up going to be doing is just a straight mix. Calidor Sky and some white. That way, you know, the stripe can be a little bit more noticeable. And then same thing with the purple and a bit of white. Just so they can both be noticeable to the T. So 2-to-1 mix of this. It's a nice purty blue. Okay. And then do the same thing with the purple that I used. Mix of that, 2-to-1 ratio of that with white. I apologize if y'all can hear my swishing, splashing water. There. Splish, splash, I was taking a bath. Alright. Now here's the part where I need to do this. Okay, I'm going to start with the purple. Just to kind of... Okay, so it's these weird, like, tribalish kind of stripes. So I don't think I need to go too crazy. Just kind of just get all over. So I actually have an idea. Whatever goes over blue, I'll do a pink stripe. And whatever goes over pink, well, purple, I'm going to do a pink stripe. I mean, a blue stripe. So, yeah. Okay. And they're more jagged lines, so really I just need to kind of stipple it on there. That way it could look pretty cool. Yeah, this is coming out pretty goddamn cool. At least I think so. May not be the best at painting, but goddamn it, I try. Mm-hmm. Right. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Right, so there's that. Now just do the blue stripes. And do that same thing over some of the pink. And this thing is gonna look pretty goddamn cool. I'm almost done with the stripes. Yeah, this is looking friggin' awesome. I like it. But all that matters is if you like it. Okay, so there are the stripes. I think they came out pretty goddamn cool. Alright, let me paint in his eyes before I forget. That's not going to take long to add. Going to use a little bit of Tesseract glow. And there are his eyes. So, yeah, alright, cool. I'm glad you like it. Alright, so now it is time. You're still not dry yet? Well, you'll get in there. It's definitely getting, yeah, it's getting there. Like I said, it's probably gonna take him all night to dry with that crackle paint. So put all this up. Now, interesting part. You take some PVA glue. I'm going to need a new goddamn sheet tomorrow. Or next time I hop back on. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna add that. Get the glue nice and on there. I tend to do just one section at a time. That way, you don't have to worry about waiting to do the whole thing and then it drying on you. That would just straight up suck. So you take some of that and you salt bed on there. You make sure it gets in all the crevices. And then, boom. Oh, dang it. You got rocks. And you just do the same thing to the others, to the rest of the base. It's one of the tedious parts, but it's cool. Doesn't bug me. It has to be done. Let's get the rest of it on there. And like I said, I told you this one was going to be very quick. Surprised my wife ain't on here talking shit. She always loves to talk shit. She loves me. She supports me. For the most part. Salt bed. And sun. Alright. Up there. Okay. Now we just wait for that to dry. While that's going, I'm gonna add some tufts. Unless you want grass. I mean, I could put grass too. It's not that big of a deal. Hurry up and dry your dang crackle paint. So, but if you ask me, I think the tufts are enough. Because all you gotta do is just take some, get a touch of glue on it, and then put it on the base. And you only need to do like a few, so it's not like you need to do a bunch. And a touch of glue. Let's get one right there. Let's do a double one. All right. This can't let that dry on here. Then, so if you could see it, there's the base. Like I said, my picture will help out with the lighting majorly. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint the rim. And I'm going to paint the lines to where they kind of stretch out. What I think the color I'm going to go with that, speaking of, I think I'm going to go with the purple. You know that line I was talking about yesterday would kind of make the front more noticeable, at least at a couple of glances. So, yeah. Now let me grab, let's see, I'm gonna do Steel Legion. I'm gonna do Steel Legion Brown. The reason being for Steel Legion Brown is because that's probably the closest brown you'll get to match like any mud or any rock or anything like that. Because what you want for the rim is you kind of want it to make it. I learned this in when I played Warhammer. You kind of want to make it look like it's a part of the ground. Or if you go with black, you want it to kind of make it look like it's it's its shadow or something. I don't know. There's many different color theories as to why you'd want to do that. But other than that, he is done. Short, sweet, to the point. I hope you like it, bro. Like, I really, really hope you like it. So, but I'm going to go ahead and hop off and I'm going to send you an actual picture of what this thing looks like. So, that way you can get a good, better glimpse of it. But other than that, I'm going to be signing off now. Thank you, everybody, for watching and joining. Please go ahead and give my channel a follow as I take on this journey and revamp my page to a miniature painting page. So, thank you. I'm glad you like it, bro. So, everybody, you guys have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.